Hi everyone, my name is Alexandra Hudson. I am the author of The Soul of Civility, Timeless Principles to Heal Society and Ourselves. We missed many of you at our first book discussion, our leadership study discussion this past Wednesday. It was a vibrant conversation about the most important question of our day. How do we flourish across deep difference? And what does that look like in our own divided moment now? I will be in Austin this coming Wednesday. I invite you to join us for a working lunch, 12 to 1:30 p.m. We will have books to give you a copy to spur your reading enjoyment, and we invite you to come dream with us, to dialogue with us about this question, and to think about how these ideas could possibly take root in the legislature. This is a bipartisan initiative, and we're excited to see what this could become, built by you and led by you. One of the things that we talked about on Wednesday was that there is an essential distinction between civility and politeness. And let's play a game to kind of illuminate this essential distinction between civility and politeness. I argue that politeness is manners, it's etiquette, it's technique, it's external stuff, it's what we do, it's what we say. Civility is an internal disposition of the heart. It's a way of seeing others as our moral equals, worthy of a bare minimum of respect just by virtue of our shared dignity, our equal moral worth as members of the human community. And, too often today people conflate the two. They say, oh, we just need more civility and politeness, or we need less civility and politeness. But regardless, they use them as if they're interchangeable, and they're not. And that's a really important distinction. I learned this firsthand when I was in federal government. On one hand, I served 2017, 2018 in DC, a very divided moment, and I saw these two extremes when I was in government. On one hand, there were people who were hostile, they were aggressive, they were vicious, and I knew to stay away from those people. On the other hand, there were people who were poised and polished. I thought these were my people. And I was quickly disillusioned. These were people who would smile and flatter me and others one moment, and then stab us in the back the next. And that really perplexed me. My mother is an etiquette expert. She's called Judy, the manners lady. And she always said to me growing up that manners mattered because they were an outward expression of our inward character. And yet here I was surrounded by people who are well-mannered and yet ruthless and cruel. And that deeply perplexed me. That clarified for me this essential distinction between civility and politeness. Okay, now to the game I alluded to. So someone mispronounces your name. What do? Do you do the polite thing? You pretend you don't notice and then quietly curse them inside your heart and resent them? Or do you gently correct them and share with them the correct pronunciation of your name? Or third, there's a third hostile option. Do you sarcastically respond and berate them for getting it wrong? What do you do? I hope you said that. I hope you said that you would do the polite thing. You need something from a friend, and so you call them up, ask for a favor, and they're a little bit aloof, and they're not willing to commit and readily, help you like you thought they would be. What do? Do you smile and say, okay, no problem, but secretly curse them for being selfish and not being a very good friend? That's the polite option. Do you verbally, tell them how you feel and say, well, sorry I asked you at all? That's my tendency sometimes, the hostile option, the passive-aggressive / overtly aggressive option. Or do you respect that boundary and quietly introspect, say, I wonder, what's going on in their life that caused them to come to that decision, or I wonder if they feel like maybe I'm only coming to them when I need something, and maybe that's an opportunity to reflect on how you're showing up as a friend day in, day out, not just when you need something. We'll go through more of these quizzes and scenarios at our session. We'll explore what the oldest story in the world reveals about power and civility and the transformative power of friendship. We'll explore what the oldest book in the world teaches us about civility. And I know many of you are listening to this maybe thinking that that's the Bible. The Bible is an important text on civility, but that's not the book that we will be focusing on at this session. It's actually an ancient etiquette manual from ancient Egypt 4 millennia ago. So come join this conversation with us. We can't wait to meet you and talk with you and dream with you what this could look like for the Texas State Legislature. And even if you can't join us on February 4th, 12 to 1:30 for this working lunch and working conversation about my book, please reach out to me. Happy to find time with you separately and virtually at a more opportune time for you, because I'd love to hear your interest in this topic and your thoughts and dreams for what an initiative around civility, not mere politeness, but civility grounded in human dignity and basic respect for the dignity of the other, what that could look like and how it could serve you and your colleagues as you navigate leadership in our own divided moment. Can't wait to see and meet many of you Wednesday. Talk to you soon.